enough of that. So, the good thing about this is the way I feel they recommend build decks, because how the Precon decks is suggested is you have 20 characters of the 40 character deck as 20 cards of the. So, the way that they suggest building via the Precons is you have half your deck, 20 cards, be characters. So this is guaranteed to get a character, and more than likely enough pumpkin to play the character, which is really good. This is a good card too because it lets you cheat. You can get more. This is a good card because if you divide by 3 with your hanging tree, which is another rare, but if you do that, you can get way more pumpkin. There's a chance to get more pumpkin points than any function will allow you to get, which means a huge boon, which means you can play a whole whack of expensive creations or other things. Obviously, this deck is trying to play expensive. If you put this in a deck, you're trying to play expensive characters because you want them to cost less with this, yes. Santa Claus, that's a good card too because it can let you draw up to 5 cards if you have Lock, Shock, Barrel, and Santa Claus. And having a fistful of cards can be a lifesaver sometimes, especially if the deck's only 40 cards. That is an eighth of the deck, an eighth of your deck into your hand. It can be very nice. A lot of, because of how layout works, you play them one at a time, and you might have a location that you want to activate, but it's where no. Yeah, this is a good way to cheat people from location to location. There is a total of 3 or 4 different vampires. Either way, drawing 3 cards is a good way to have big turn after big turn. Reducing this cost. Reducing costs. Playing spells for free is always powerful. Ask any Magic the Gathering player how powerful playing a spell for free is, and they'll tell you it's massively powerful. Five is one of the biggest numbers I've seen. I think there's a couple 5, at least 1 5. There might be more than 1 5, but 5 victory points is big. So yeah, he's gonna have to draw back. So if you manage to get all 4 vampires in play, this is the rare one, but if you manage to get all 4 vampires in play, each one will be 4 for a total of 12 points. You need at least 3 vampires in play to make it worthwhile, though.